Well, the Lord Mayor of London, Geoffrey Montevans, has been leading a business delegation to China since last week in a bid to strengthen China-UK commercial ties. His visit follows both the Brexit vote and China-UK tensions over a planned British nuclear power plant in which China is to have a 30% stake. After the new British government said the project would be reviewed. Yin Junyi talked to him while he was in Shanghai.
The British delegation arrived in Shanghai after a three-day visit to Hong Kong. Montevans stressed that as ambassador for the UK's financial and professional services industry, he has come to China to reassure key government officials and business leaders that post-Brexit Britain remains an outward-looking country that is entirely open for business.
I don't think, though, that you should see the Brexit vote as Britain turning its back on the world economy, on let's say, international trade. I think, if anything, Britain's always been a champion of free trade. If anything, I think it will see us become more free trade minded. And since the Brexit vote, some countries I've needed to reassure them that nothing's changed so much. In China, with the very quick thinking, people look much more on the other side of the coin. They see the opportunity.
He was reassuring on the subject of the projected Shanghai-London stock link, following comments last week from China's top securities regulator that the Shanghai Stock Exchange is actively studying plans for the arrangement.
I think I can say there are regular meetings happening between Shanghai Stock Exchange and London Stock Exchange. I think they're being conducted in a very positive way. I think they're going the right way. I think that was a little bit what I was hinting at. It's going the right way. I'm very pleased how it's going. I don't think I can say anything more at this moment, but everything I hear, that's being done together in a very positive way.
The UK has been working closely with China on a number of other issues. A major issue remains, however, the Hinkley Point Power Station, a planned £18.75 billion nuclear reactor in Britain's West Country. British Prime Minister Theresa May put the deal on hold shortly after taking office, saying her government needed time to consider all its implications.
With great respect, I don't detect any cooling. Mrs. May was here for the G20 conference. Both she and President Xi talked about the golden era again. You have had a stream of high-profile ministers here, and that's continuing. I think that everything is pointing towards increased cooperation.
The global economic slowdown in 2015 took its toll on international trade as a whole, and China was no exception. Despite this, bilateral trade between China and the UK still reached $78.54 billion, a dip of only 2.9%. Chinese investment in the UK last year totaled $40 billion. Yin Junyi, ICS for CCTV Shanghai.